Another top story tonight, an infant formula recall creating even more challenges for parents who are already struggling to find formula amid a supply shortage.
Fox 61's Gabby Molina live in Hartford with more on what you need to know. Gabby.
Ben and Jen, 3 popular formulas are part of that recall. And like you mentioned, this is as parents are already having a tough enough time trying to find formula in the first place. Now there's going to be even more people trying to find alternative forms of this formula because of this recall.
It is very scary because you can't feed your own child.
Ansonia mom Kelly Noble spends hours every day trying to track down the formula she needs to feed her 11-month-old daughter.
That's how crazy you are, is you're literally do nothing but like search. I check Target stock about every day, morning and night. We called maybe 8 stores today. We found it at one store. They had 3 bottles. 1 bottle gets me 1 day.
She started noticing the effects of supply chain issues about 2 months ago when it suddenly became very difficult to find baby formula.
You're very panicked every day because you're scared you're going to run out.
And she says she's not alone. Mom groups she's a part of on Facebook show parents around the country are dealing with the same issues. Adding to the stress, the FDA is now warning parents not to use 3 popular formulas because of a possible bacterial contamination. Abbott has recalled certain lots of Similac, Alimentum, and Elecare. The FDA is investigating 4 reports of infants who were hospitalized after using the formula. One of those infants died.
The likelihood of this happening is a relatively low likelihood. If you see that your baby is acting differently, if your baby is not feeding well, is having a fever, or just not very active, then you should call your pediatrician right away.
Health officials say parents should stop using the formula and seek out other options for their baby.
Consult with your healthcare provider or pediatrician because they can advise you on the alternative formula that you should use at this time.
Lawrence Burnside, Director of Health and Social Services for the town of East Hartford, had the same advice for those having trouble finding formula at the store. Talk to your doctor about what some alternative options might be. Meantime, parents are hoping supply and demand issues are resolved soon.
There aren't really any answers, and I think that's kind of the frustrating part as a mom.
To check if the formula that you have at home, if it's part of that recall, we have a link for you on our website, fox61.com. Live in Hartford, Gabby Molina, Fox 61 News.